Music is one of those things that everybody uses almost daily. However, have you really developed your musical intelligence? Have you really explored it? Let's look at some activities to explore it more in depth. Look at a musical stream. Do this exercise with one or two friends. Sing the musical parts of commercials that you've recently heard on the radio or television. Try even some from your childhood. If necessary, spend time actually listening to examples to get started. Write down these musical phrases and sing them into a tape recorder. As you share commercials, further jingles are going to occur to you. If your memory falters, think of categories of items commonly advertised, such as hamburgers, toys, cars, clothes. For every current commercial you remember, think of a jingle on the same subject that hasn't been broadcast for months or years. Generate as many different musical jingles as possible. You can also follow the same procedure using top 40 songs, the 1980s, the 1950s, or even movie and television themes from the last several years. Try making your shopping list a musical one. Select a short list of items that you would like to commit to memory. Some possibilities: a shopping list, things to do today, procedures for a do-it-yourself job around the house, or names you need to remember. Write the items on a sheet of paper and begin saying them to yourself slowly. Gradually pick up speed and try to find a rhythm to your repetition. Even keep rhythm going until you no longer need that paper in front of you. Have you ever tried having a super music session? This one is a lot of fun. Choose a musical passage by Mozart, Beethoven, Bach, Vivaldi, Pachelbel, Handel, or Haydn that has a relatively consistent tempo. Select some academic material you'd like to learn, such as some mathematical formulas or historical facts and figures, foreign language vocabulary, literary passages, or even science concepts, and read the material out loud in rhythm to the recorded music. Then have a friend read the material to you in a rhythm to the recorded music back, while you sit or lie in a comfortable position with your eyes closed in a relaxed state. The more spirit you and your friend put into the reading process, the more effective this exercise is going to be. Vary your intonation, reading at first loudly, then softly, then loudly again with moderate intensity, and repeat this sequence until the music ends. Try using a phonographic memory. Sit in a comfortable chair with your eyes closed. Breathe easily and deeply for 1 or 2 minutes. Clear your mind of stray thoughts and feelings, and then produce the following auditory images in your mind's ear. The sound of rain falling on the roof. The theme song from your favorite television show. Any piece of classical music. The sound of your own voice singing. Some organ music. The sound of crickets chirping. A group of friends singing happy birthday. The sound of wind chimes. Any song you loved as a child, a popular song that you heard recently on the radio, an original melody of your own creation, or maybe Twinkle Twinkle Little Star played on a violin. Rate each of these on a scale from 0 to 6, 0 having no image whatsoever, or 6, a very, very clear image, almost as if you had an actual musical image right there, or you were hearing it for the first time. Notice which images seem the clearest and whether repeated mental hearings help to develop this skill. Create other inner musical experiences. I want to look at how we can use an incubation. Before starting this exercise, select one or more musical pieces that help to activate your creative unconscious. They should be musical selections you've found uplifting or inspiring in the past. My own daughter particularly likes to use Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody right before she goes to a marching band display. Now you're going to prepare the music so that it'll be ready to play at the flick of a switch. Then write down on a sheet of paper a question that you would like to have answered. It might be a specific problem that has puzzled you at work, or a situation in your personal life you need to have clarified, or some other important question that you've tried to answer in other ways. Spend at least a half an hour writing about possible solutions that have occurred to you, obstacles that stand in your way, and any other associations that emerge. Then put your pencil and paper away, lie or sit down in a relaxed manner, and breathe deeply and easily for 2 or 3 minutes. Finally, turn on, or have your friend turn on, some kind of music and listen to it. Avoid focusing on your question during this time. Instead, simply let your mind be moved by the piece. Notice any ideas, images, or even associations that come up to you. After the session, be sure to sit down and write and record these experiences. Look for information in them that really can give you an answer to your situations or your questions. As always, take a moment to reflect on your experiences. Be sure to record in your learning journal what you've learned about yourself and what goals you'd like to pursue. Which activities are the most beneficial? Which ones would you might like to do again? And how is this going to help you and aid you in any way in your personal and your professional lives?